Hello, today is lesson number 5 of the super quick short sprint version of my mini course Get to the Root of Your Symptoms. So we're trying to keep the lessons super short, but definitely not short in content because the lessons I share here are really packed with a lot of power to help you get to the root of your symptoms, whatever they are, whether you're suffering from digestive issues, whether you're suffering from hormonal imbalances, blood sugar dysregulation, an autoimmune condition, headaches, or brain fog, or low energy. It doesn't really matter because for so many of us we're trying to look at the problem and find the answers at the physical level and looking at how the different body systems and organs work together or don't work well together. But there are usually things that go much more deeper under the surface. And one of these things that affect all of us, no matter how zen you think you are, or how much meditation you do, or how calm you are able to stay, we all face a tremendous amount of stress in our life. And so today's lesson, I want to talk about stress. I did a stress detox free mini course a month ago or so, and in that course, I talked about how it really struck me when I was doing some reading from Carolyn Myss. She's really awesome. She wrote multiple books, and in one of them, I can't remember if it was in a book or a video or something, but she mentioned that, she wished the word stress was never invented because when we try to, when we feel, that there's something going on, we feel overwhelmed, we ask ourselves, why am I feeling that way? And then we say, oh, I'm stressed. Oh, that's why I found the solution. I found the answer. Now I know it's just because I'm stressed. Well, stress is not that useful of a diagnosis. Many of us with health issues, if we are, let's say, tired, if we have digestive issues and we get diagnosed with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, that's not really a satisfying answer because that doesn't really tell us what is the cause of that IBS and what we can do about it. And it's the same thing when we try to label our uncomfortable feelings and emotions as stress. It's just not helpful. And it's actually a barrier to healing for many of us because it prevents us from digging deeper at the true root of where that stress is originating from. So, for example, if I realize that I'm not feeling really good, I'm feeling a little bit wired and scattered and overwhelmed, and I just put a label of stress on that without asking me more questions, the stress will still be there. And that stress is really detrimental and harmful to our physical body because we release a lot of neurotransmitters and hormones that cause real disease and unease in our body. So what should we do when we hear ourselves use that label, stress label? What can we do? Well, we need to dig deeper. Maybe for some of us, journaling or calling a friend just to talk more about it. Or you can do that on your own internally if you feel comfortable doing it, or you can sit and meditate on the source of that stress. Whatever strategies works for you is completely fine. And you don't have to use the same one every time. You can try different ones. But the secret really here is to sit with that stress and try to really dig deeper. Like, why am I feeling stressed? Okay, this and this is happening, but why is this stressing me? And why and why and why and why until you really get to the root cause of that stress, which may be related to what is happening in your life right now, or not necessarily, maybe related to something that happened in the past that you're afraid of having happen again, or it may be just related to a fear that you have about yourself or some expectations that you're afraid won't be met or whatever the case is. But once we do that work, we really help the body at a much deeper level to dissipate that stress, that negative energy that is truly putting a big burden on our body and being a toxin really in every single one of the cells in our body. So get rid of that toxin that is stress, not by just putting a label on it that is totally not useful to just label it as stress, but ask yourself and be willing to to do the extra work to go deeper and really ask yourself, why am I feeling that way? Why am I stressed? Why is this causing me? Why and why and why and why, until you go to the root cause. And let me know what that does for you, because the more you do it, the easier and the quicker it becomes, and the more it helps your body shift from that stressful state where stress really becomes a big toxin in your body and in your life, really. So yeah, let me know how that goes. I think today's lesson is a really big one, and it may sound really simple, but it's really huge. So please try and apply it today. I'm sure you're going to have an opportunity, unfortunately, to practice. So, set some time aside. If not, if you don't have time during the day, tonight, to just maybe journal or sit with that stress and dig deeper. And yeah, you might be really surprised at what you find out. It may not really be about what you thought it was. And knowing that and acknowledging that and being honest with yourself is just so healing, not only on the emotional and mental level, but also on the physical level. So don't be afraid to go there, um, because that can really eliminate your path to healing and the rest of your journey to feeling better and feeling more like yourself. So that is all for today. I'll see you tomorrow for lesson number 6. We have 2 more lessons to go, so hang in there. And even though those exercises may not really be the typical things we hear about when we're trying to improve our health and heal, give it a try, because I'm pretty sure you've tried a lot of things so far. So why not? It's different way that is not the mainstream way, but that is really much more holistic than anything else you've ever read about, even in the field of holistic health and holistic nutrition. So it's time. It's time to look deeper and get to the root of your symptoms. See you tomorrow. Bye.